The eighth and final race goes off at 16:35. The Hollywood Bets Bright Future MR72 handicap over 1,400 meters. And Warren, for me, it's a case of you banker number 2, Theravada, or you take the field just about. Last 2 runs on the gravel poly track, he's run second. One was over 1,600 meters. Then he stepped back to 1,200 meters. So let's split the difference and put him over 1,400 meters and he'll win. And that's the way I see it. I think number 2, Theravada, this time he's got a good draw. He's had bad draws to contend with. Maybe not that serious in his case because he likes to come from off them. But I think Lyle Hewitson is going to get right that Raymond Danielson and Stuart Randolph haven't in their last 2 starts. So I'm going with Theravada very strongly. I haven't suggested him as a pick 6 banker. I was a little hesitant about that. Confident PA banker. But actually, the more I look at this race, the more I think it's a case of you bank a Theravada or you put just about the whole field.
Shama, I had a word with Dennis Bosch the last time Theravada ran short-head second to Mallorca Palace, and they were gutted because I think it had a little tickle on this horse. And he flew. He absolutely flew, but unfortunately the finishing line came a little too quickly for Theravada. He's by McGock. He's bred by Pat Coles, who was wonderful to see him in the winners enclosure the other day. Big runner. Kind of draw today. For me, yes, I agree with you, the one to beat, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to banker him. I really don't know if I'm brave enough to banker him because there are so many lurkers in this race. Number 1, running freely for loan donation for the Van Lawns and the Ridgeways. 5th last time to Lord Wiley. I know Lord Wiley didn't run a very good race the other day. There must have been valid excuses, but he can pop up one of these days. Graham running freely. Star Crusade flew, recent maiden winner, but more to do. Bravo Zulu, you can never ignore. Bordeaux, the list goes on. Truly Wicked, good old Puccini. So there are plenty in here. There are plenty in here that could pop up. But yeah, you're right, you're going to have to take a stance. But I don't know if I'm brave enough to take a banker number 2 to Theravada.
Well, I think he must set the standard in the race, number 2, Theravada. He's in the form of his life. And, you know, often these horses don't hold their form for very long. So they strike while their iron's hot. And I'm thinking that number 2, Theravada, is the one to strike. His iron is hot at the moment. But I agree with you. You know, there are any amount of potential winners amongst the balance of the field. Hammam, Bordeaux, you've mentioned, Truly Wicked, Puccini, Bravo Zulu, Gentleman's Way, who's stable companion to Theravada, Star Crusade running freely. And that's my point. If you're not going to bank a number 2 Theravada, then you've got to put them all in.
Absolutely, absolutely. A good point. And I'm not, let's not put the viewers off. The official Gold Circle race card, which you can see online, I've gone with Theravada, as you have. So your point is...
Not hard to find him.
No, not hard to find him. Definitely not hard to find him at all. But I'm not brave enough to banker him, so I'm going to load up. But there we go. Let's hope Theravada wins. It's the Hollywood Bets Bright Future Merit Rated 72 handicap. It's over 1,400 meters, and it's going to run, and hopefully all things being equal, at 16:35, 25 to 5. We like Theravada. As Graham says, not hard to find. Been knocking at the door, 2 seconds in his last 2 starts. But there's plenty others that could certainly spring a surprise here. How are you going to play it? We'll leave it up to you.